Hey! Hello Spurs fans, Paul the Hotspur hippie here. Almost had to hold in a burp there at the wrong time. I hope it doesn't come out mid-sentence, but you never know. Before we get on to Spurs stuff, and I'm going to talk about this in a larger-than-life performative sort of way. It'd be my way of getting through it, because if I stop and think too hard for a second, I'll probably start crying. Not with tears of sadness, but with tears of absolute fucking joy. Because I started a GoFundMe yesterday. I did a 14-hour stream, and the support from donations and people coming on the stream and talking, it lifted my spirits up. And I'm not out of the trees or the wood yet, but I can see the end of the woods, if you know what I mean. Whereas yesterday morning I was like, fuck, I don't know what I'm going to do. But it was absolutely overwhelming. Thank you to everyone who joined in that yesterday. And some very, all the donations are brilliant. It just means that I can see a way forward, which is more than Eric Dyer, because he's always backwards passing. So I do have the GoFundMe link in the description below. I'm not going to bang on about it though, but thanks for coming here. But I tell you what, that aside, I'm glad I got through that, because I start talking about I fucking go all to pieces, man, because it was just so overwhelming, man. It was beautiful. Thank you. So many cool people in the world. A lot of us Spurs fans, the greatest football team the world has ever seen. But what a day to be a Spurs fan. What a day to be a Spurs fan. I'm pumped. I'm pumped, man. I'm absolutely pumped. It's like I did a 12-hour stream yesterday, and there's news dribbling out and rumours and that, and luckily people were coming on the chat and keeping me talking bollocks for a bit and coming on and talking bollocks with me, so it kept it all fun. Otherwise we would have just been sitting there, fucking come on for a bit, CO, pull your finger out, mate. And then look what happens towards the end. The exciting things for me, Vicario, Guillermo Vicario, the Venom Man. I saw the picture of him standing there, Spurs shirt, sitting there doing his awkward interview, but he wasn't that awkward. I like the cut of that man's jib. And I did a few videos. I did a video a couple of weeks ago saying, I would buy Raya. Shows how much I know about fucking football, isn't it? Buy Raya. Because as soon as Vicario appeared on the horizon, I started looking into him. I thought, I don't mind this guy. I don't mind this guy. So welcome to Tottenham. Welcome to Tottenham, Vicario. You're going to be the safest pair of hands in the bloody Premier League. And I like the way he was talking about, obviously he's a good goalkeeper, but he's thinking about how he can advance play in the Ange system, which is something I am very excited about. Hugo can, I don't know where he's going. Is he going to France? Is he going to Saudi Arabia? Is he going to Italy? Who knows? Somehow I hope they can fix that that suspect hip of his that seems to affect him when we're 5-0 down at half time. But I've got some tasty, nice Coke here. The remnants of my, I drank all that during the stream yesterday. Jesus Christ. I have to go to a bloody doctor or something. But it is nectar of the gods, Coca-Cola. So Vicario, super exciting news there. Jedinak, dobro, super dobro. Fantastic news, that one. I did not see that one coming in a million years, but Ange Postecoglou has pulled a genius arrow out of his quiver and gone hit the bullseye with that one. Jedinak. I don't know if he's still got the huge beard. He looks You look good without the beard. He looks good with a great big beard. He's a scary looking guy. He was a fearsome player for Australia. Ange made Jedinak. I'm going to get to the chat in a minute. I'll just do a bit of a rant and then we'll see what you clowns, the internet nutters think. Thank you all for joining me, folks. Soon as Postecoglou became manager of the Australian national team, I did a video about this, but I'll say again, Jedinak was his man. You're my captain. And Postecoglou has brought in players and people he's worked with, from time to time, usually players starting off on a coaching career. I think Jedinak was a youth coach at Aston Villa. But I tell you what, man, that 2015 Australian football side that beat Heung-min Son's South Korean in 2015, that Australian team, and I'm not disrespecting them, they had no right to win that, if you know what I mean. They, on paper, they were past our golden generation. Not a hope, but with Ange at the helm, getting them to play football that he wanted to play, and Millie Jedinak just scaring the bloody shit out of everyone, we won. We prevailed. So we've got a winner there. We've got a winner. We've got a guy in the coaching staff supporting Ange Postecoglou with an absolute steel winning mentality, and I'm super excited about that. As I say, I couldn't see that coming in a million years, but that is going to be a team just created in the cosmos. I can't wait to see what they do. And then if that wasn't enough, I turn on my Twitter and old Fabrizio is giving it the James Maddison. This is the third thing in 24 hours. James Maddison, here we go. Agreed terms. And what was it? 40 million. What a bloody bargain. Personal terms are agreed. Oh, he's saying here we go soon. All right. Verbal agreement. Okay. Maybe I'm jumping the gun, but fuck it. Why not? I'm going to jump the gun. I was fucking desperate yesterday morning. I'm full of hope now. Thanks to all you lovely people out there. And, I'm excited. The Harry Kane situation seems to rumble on another day. But because I want to chat to you a lot about the whole Harry Kane thing, because everyone's got strong opinions about that. I'll just tell you, without going into it. To me, it feels very, very different from 2 years ago. See, I started coming out with a bang. I'm not fucking doing the Davison Sanchez already. To me, the is Kane staying or is he going question 2 years ago, it really felt fucking awful. It really did. And I think because at that time we didn't have a bloody manager, and then Muno, and it's just a load of old fluff, really. Jose had gone. We'd started playing shit football. Whereas now, my opinion is, with the team that we're assembling, the players we're starting to get in, Ange is gonna bring us a bit of glory. Remember that word, Tottenham Hotspur fans? A bit of glory with Kane or without him. I would prefer Kane to be there, but at the end of the day, Ange is going to look into Harry Kane's beautiful eyes and say, Harry, are you 100% with us? And if Harry Kane pauses or goes, we'll buy him, that's it. Because Ange Postecoglou is only interested in success, 100% commitment to success. And if you're going to build a great team that's going to achieve success and glory, you can't have any 99%ers. So I'm not saying that Harry isn't 100%. I'm just saying if he isn't, good luck to him. Go and win some Bundesligas. Nice. That's that. Thank you for your service. Tottenham Hotspur will go on and prevail without you. If you are 100% committed, come on in, sailor. Come on in, sailor. I think if Harry Kane goes, I think it's a bad move personally, unless Ange wants him to go. But if he's choosing to go, his eyes have been twitched by some, buxom girl with big steins of beer. Hair Kane. And I mean, not that he's, because he's a happily married man, But hang on. We will. I think it's a bad move for him because I think he's going to miss out on an absolutely bloody 24-karat golden period in Tottenham Hotspur history. I'm so excited about this. Ange Postecoglou, Millie Jedinak, James Maddison, Vicario. I mean, fuck me, how good is this? Anyway, let's. That's enough for me. Let's see what I'll put the heater on. I'm bloody sweating already. So hang on. Woo. Woo. There we go. There we go. I'm in the Blue Mountains still for a couple more days. Fucking freezing today, actually. Drizzly with rain. I did do a bit of a walk round back down the track there. It's just too bloody cold and wet. But here we go. So let me see. We've got a few people in the place tonight. So it's a normal stream tonight. Normal stream tonight. Not doing 14 hours again. Although I was surprised. It was fun, actually. It was fun. Not only was the GoFundMe thing going, you know, way better than I thought. You know, I thought, oh well, if I get $10 from this, it's a Big Mac, which is something. You know, I'm not being ungrateful. Something's better than nothing. You know, but it went well. But the people come in and chatting and, you know, it really lifted my spirits up. It really did. It turned my frown upside down, which is not an expression I like to use when you're talking about severe depression and anxiety, but it really did buoy me up and it's carried me through to today. So let me see what you lovely people in the in internet nutterland have got to say about these things. Let's have a look here. What we got? We got Shamu. G'day, Shamu. Maddison at 40 million quid ain't too bad. Yeah, it's not, is it? You know, and you know, all early rumours are 60, 50. I don't know. Send Winks the other way. Well, there was a rumour yesterday that Leicester are interested in Winks. I mean, how good would that be? I mean, it doesn't seem to be part of the Maddison deal, I don't think. So are we really seriously saying that we could get Maddison for 40 and then sell Winks for some money? Like 2 million, 5 million? It's crazy. So we've got, to me, that in essence means we've just got Maddison for like 35 million. What a bloody bargain. What a bargain. What we got going here? Where's the mouse? Where's the mouse? I can't see the cursor. Liam saying Maddison, here we go. Have we got a here we go? I saw closing in on a deal. I didn't see it, and here we go. Let me just have a look. Okay, yeah, all right, yeah. Why not? Let's count it. So Fabrizio is saying Tottenham now have verbal agreement in place for Leicester to sign James Maddison. Here we go. Okay, so nothing's been signed, but personal terms agreed. Deal ready for £40 million fee after talks advanced to final stages yesterday night. Next steps, medical tests, documents being prepared and then signed. Wow. And Fabrizio doesn't usually do this, does he? He doesn't usually have a Photoshop player of a person in a Spurs shirt. Is this something I should be mildly excited about, is it? Because I tell you what, I was a bit Maddison agnostic, but it's all you lot that got me excited about him. And you know what? There was a couple of killer things I heard. One was he's a lock picker, and the other thing, it might have been when I was chatting to Daigle or someone like that. We were talking about when was the last time we went out and signed, like, you know, the best, like a world class best player in a position, or, you know, best player in England for what we want. And it's been a long time, and James Maddison is that guy. So welcome to Tottenham, James Maddison. You're going to do well, son. You're going to do well. We're going to be lifting shit. Oh, we're going to see random captain of the week. Get your armpits waxed, whoever the Spurs captain is. Well, no, let's just all have it hairy. Remember, this is the channel that will guarantee, even when I become monetized, I'm going to start saying shave your balls. Not having it. I know they pay a lot of money, but I mean, I'm not saying I can't be bought, but I'm not going to be bought by a bunch of ball shavers. Ball conditioner. Oh, Vidal Sassoon. Surely you've got a product that makes it all flourish. I'm your man. What a signing. Liam. It is, isn't it? It is. Oh, man, look at this. We're all getting pumped here, eh? This is great, man. It's so good, you know. just like I was saying, you know, yesterday morning when I got some news that the Wolves were coming for me, and I thought, fucking hell, I'm going to have to live in a park for fucking 3 months. And today I'm all happy. Us as a collection of Spurs fans, we were all so bloody gutted towards the end of last season, weren't we? We were at our wits' end. You know, the most fervent of supporters. You know, it wasn't just YouTube streamers. I mean, there's Irish Hotspur, there's Ben and Sim, there's Henry Wright, there's bloody Sava, there's bloody Coover didn't even want to watch us anymore. You know, everyone was just, oh, fuck. Danny Kelly, one of the most lovable, alone because he's a bit of an old hippie. You know, he's out there. Even he's, oh, for fuck's sake, you know, when he starts throwing a few fucks into a view from the lane, you know, things ain't good at Spurs. And look at us now. Look at us now. Brilliant. It started with Ange Postecoglou. Ange wanted James Maddison and Ange wanted Vicario. Here we go. What's Tap Sober or Mickey Van der Beest next? You know what? I mean, you know, a centre back, and then, I mean, oh, what a window. What a window. I mean, excellent. Excellent. Although, you know, I mean, I was excited about last year's window a little bit. But this year I'm more excited because it's got the Ange direction behind it, you know. Strasbourg, Steve, how you going, man? I'm doing fantastic. Thank you very much, brother. Liam, happy with either. Van der Ven is my preference. Well, Jacob from United Spurs of America has been a big Van der Ven freak for a while now, so he's quite happy as well. Van der Ven is Liam's preference because his pace is frightening. That was, you know, Liam, that was the thing. So I went and had a quick look for some, you know, I don't really look at stats, but I searched Van der Ven, and the first YouTube video that came up or something, it said Van der Ven clocked at doing like 37 kilometers an hour. I forgot to even look at the video of it. I was so excited. I thought that'll do. If you can run that fast, that'll do. Brilliant. But Tap Sober is rock solid, and I suppose edges him on pure defending. Yeah, look, I mean, either's a bloody good choice, really, isn't it? It's nice that we're talking about, you know, what sort of caviar we have. We're going to have black beluga. You know, we're not having fish paste. We're having caviar, which is nice. It's a nice thing to see at Tottenham. Coca-Cola. Moondog, g'day, man. How you going? Nice to see you. Hope you're on terra firma or safely harnessed with 3 people watching you if you're up a roof. Because that's how health and safety works. It's not like when I was 16 and a summer job, somehow I ended up a job on a building site and they just asked me to erect scaffolding. I kind of think I got it right. Sort of like Meccano. You probably need to have a TAFE or BTEC to do that now, but I was just like, fucking hell. Leon Felix Cooper, hello. Okay, Shamu. So yes, the youth and loan development coach at Villa. I mean, even that adds a little bit of spice to it, doesn't it? You know, yeah, he's got an eye. He's gonna, you know, Ange is going to be having a look with his eyes over at this field. He might have one eye over at all the youth playing next to it, but he's also got Jedinak looking at the youth as well. It's exciting. Sydney Western Suburbs. Like your wit, like star and dedication. Thank you very much. And I tell you what, I love the bloody Western Suburbs. When I can work, which ain't at the moment, it's fucking New South Wales Police. I'm an Uber driver, and anytime I'm out west, I love it because everyone, it's got this reputation. I don't get it. Everyone there is super cool. Everyone there is brilliant. I love it. You go over to bloody Vaucluse, and oh my god, I don't think there's any Vaucluse. I'm not going to lose the Vaucluse audience looking at this anyway. But oh my god, what a rude bunch of sods they are. This Western Suburbs, nice one, man. And if I did have a team in Sydney in the A-League, it would be Western City Wanderers. Sydney Western. I don't know too much about the A. I actually saw them play years ago in an Asian Champions League game against, I think it's Guangzhou. Western Sydney Wanderers. Yeah, Paramount Stadium. So thanks for joining, man. Thanks for joining. Good morning, One Love. It is, isn't it? Well, we got here. We got the change for Tottenham. We've got a nice little, hands clasped, maybe perhaps in prayer to a deity of your choice, and an alien. Why not? Why not? Are they out there? Are they? Fuck, if you ask me. I think it's just us, really. I think this is it. That's it. Well. But I do like watching ancient alien stupid programs because they're just nutcases. They're nutcases. I mentioned it on stream yesterday. There was there's a program on SBS, which is one of the more, I wouldn't say highfalutin channels, but it's the less tabloidy channels over in Australia. And it was like, it was kind of, I forgot what it's called, it was like Loch Ness, the legend is over. And, yet again, it was a bunch of nutcases going up and down the cave, just taking out bits of water, scientific tests, and they what was the conclusion? We can't prove there is a monster, but that doesn't mean we can't prove there isn't one either. That's how these things always bloody end. The only way you're going to find out is drain the whole fucking thing, isn't it? So Shamu, yes, not jumping the gun. He has given it the here we go. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? I'm just happily surprised at the way we're doing business this summer. Something's changed at Tottenham. Something's changed at Tottenham. We're not usually like this, are we? We do need a fucking defender, though. If we don't buy a defender, it'd be a still good window. But please, and I'm going to pray to my God, Allah, please, can we have a defender at Tottenham Hotspur? Thank you. There we go. We see if the big man answers. It's up to him. He'll do what he wants. It's already been written after all. Caption Grandma, from Ali Gold's description, Jedinak still has the beard. He's such a scary looking bastard. Let me get a picture of him. I mean, fuck's sake. You imagine getting on a pitch facing this guy. I'd do a Gary Lineker and just have a poo on the pitch. Where is he? Oh, look at this. Look at this. Here we go. There's our new assistant coach. Eric Dyer. Fucking run. Why aren't you fucking tackling Eric Dyer? You useless piece of shit. That's what it's going to be from now on at Tottenham. Brilliant. I don't know if Mile is Jedinak. I don't know if his heritage is Serbian or Croatian. But I still think it's Dobro, because I think I said in the video I used the word Hrvatska, which is Croatian. So if I got that wrong and he is Serbian, I do apologise about that cock up. I'm just a dumb white English guy. I'm trying to learn my way through all this, but I do fuck it up from time to time. But either way, it's super dobro. Yeah, Bempty dobro. Very good news. All right, it's going to be fantastic, isn't it? Fantastic. Sanchez, get off the fucking ground. Stop falling over, you dumb cunt. That's what it's going to be like. Can't wait, man. Can't wait. Sweet spot. Oh, God, it's getting hot again. No, I'm just working. I'm just too much. How many layers have I got on today? Oh, I've only got a Buzzcock t-shirt and top on. Oh, well. I must be getting used to this hardy mountain air. It must be toughening up a bit. Winks going, Sweet Spur. Winks going the other way as part of the Barnes deal. All right. What, we're getting Barnes as well? Oh dear. Remember at the beginning, it wasn't that long ago, apart from myself getting the usual transfer window jitters prematurely. Totally wrong about that. Other people were as well. I was like, oh, Arsenal are doing things and Liverpool are doing things. Have they actually signed anyone yet? Or are they just still, having a little bit of a chat with people? I don't know if I've seen anything final. I don't give a shit really, because they're not Tottenham. They can do what they bloody want. They're not the greatest team the world has ever seen. Sydney Western Suburbs, Kyogo in as a backup and the starter by year's end. Well, you know, I wouldn't be opposed to that, man. I don't know if that's going to happen, but Kyogo is a mighty fine player, and you know, there might be something to be said for. I mean, Harry Kane can do anything. He is a great player, but Kyogo, the way Ange wanted to play football, Kyogo was just perfecto. He was fantastic. And what I really like about Kyogo, just his attitude, man. His attitude, his demeanor, the way he interacts with the fans. He's just a fucking cool guy, Kyogo. So I wouldn't be sad about that at all. Moondog. Moondog, when I said yesterday that I wasn't stoked about Maddison, it was not about his playing ability. It was more about not getting me excited like Klinsmann's time. Yeah, I totally get that. When Klinsmann was that was just like, what? Tottenham has signed Klinsmann? You're kidding me, aren't you? Because I mean, it was just past his peak, wasn't it? But you know, he'd only just won the bloody World Cup and was one of the best players at it, and he's coming to White Hart Lane. You what? So yes, I mean, it was very exciting, and I'd be in the same mind. I'm not as excited over Maddison because I'm older, I'm greyer. I had hair, you know. Well, I had hair, this bit of my head, always had hair at the back. It didn't like flop, you know, move or migrate or anything. But as younger, a bit more lead in my pencil. So maybe that's the reason as well. Here we go. Yasarian, remember? Oh, here we're gonna be a bit political here, but yeah, fuck it. Yasarian, remember the time our then moron PM, the one who wore budgie smugglers, called Melee? He did not. He did not. He did. Oh, I didn't know that, man. He called him Mick Jedinak. You know, I was just having a chat with a mate of mine earlier. He's from his family's from the Balkan area of the world, and you know, it is a little. I don't know, it's a little bugbear I have of mine, and you know, I you know, like when I'm reading comments and things like that, I will see names that are you know, unusual to me, but I'll at least have a really good stab at getting it right, and I'll ask if I've got it right. You know, I don't like it the way when people just you know just get it wrong on purpose or fuck about with it. You know, that's just my personal. I know a lot of people do it, but you know, I don't think it takes much to get an effort. But you know, when you got the Prime Minister who couldn't give a I mean, you know, I think for people outside Australia, it's just a private conversation between me and Yasserian. You know, I think we both have a clue why he might have not given a fuck about getting his name right. I'll just leave it there, man. I'll just leave it there. It's not a political show. This is Tottenham Hotspur, but I am a hippie, so you know, all politics is bollocks. G'day, Shark Hunter. G'day, how you going? Lemmy, is Kyogo coming? I mean, someone just mentioned. I think it is as just you know, a bit of bonhomie, a bit of repartee, you know, a bit of conversation. So I haven't heard anything definite. I will. How far am I behind with the comments? Oh, only a few minutes. Let me have a look. Die! I'm going to screenshot that one because I think there's a fucking brilliant picture, isn't it? Ben Davies, back to the dressing room, you tosser. I don't think he actually, I don't know, I've never heard him speak, I don't think. So what we're looking at, we're looking at Twitter here. We're having a look at Twitter. Just have a look at the latest Spurs spurious news and shite. See what the old Fleet Street meatheads are coming out with. Disturbing news from Glastonbury. A curfew at Glastonbury. The world's gone mad. World's gone mad. Who are these people? Who are these people? Like it takes like 2 complaints to make a rock festival have a curfew. Are you kidding me? What about the other 30,000 people that live near it that don't give a fuck? Oh no. Back to football. Oh, Lily White Rose has got the old Madster in the lily white. Oh, is that a genuine photo? Let's have a look here. Let's have a look here. Do, 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 do. Chris Cowling's getting excited over James Maddison. Oh, by the way, I watched. I've only watched the first few minutes of it, but Last Word on Spurs had Danny Kelly on it the other night, and he's always an entertaining dude. I do like Danny Kelly. I'm not seeing any Kyogo hotness here. I'm not seeing any Kyogo hotness. Who knows, man? Who knows? We have to get Ange and Harry eye to eye, sort it out, see what happens. You know, either way, I'm happy, man. I'm feeling really super confident. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I love this one. Sweet Spur, we're on the rise. Tottenham Hotspur. Love it. Love it. Fucking love it. Lemmy. Kyogo would be great to take the second half after Kane is knackered from all the pressing in the first half. Then when Kane leaves next season, Kyogo would be number one. That could be feasible. I reckon that could be workable, man. I ain't got a problem with that. Oh, look at everyone. It's nice to see everyone so happy. Beautiful. DJ Samuel. Hell yeah, we got James Maddison. Ah, yeah, this is nice to see. It's nice to, you know, I've said this a few times. Last season when I was doing streams on the Irish Hotspur, it's fucking, I mean, it was the Spurs side was depressing. It was really nice chatting to those guys. I think we helped each other out quite a lot. Talk each other now on the phone, just to swear and shit. But I think we've got good reason to be a bit happy. Liam says you need a PhD to lay bricks nowadays. I know. Need an MBA to be a football manager, according to some people. Well, I've got an MBA and I've got a football brain. It's different brain. Oh, William Kelly, hello, g'day, mate. How you going, man? Nice to see you here. Daniel Sandoval's just laughing and I don't know, he's having a fucking great old party on his own there. Sweet Spur, if aliens don't exist, how do you explain Levy? I don't know. Selective breeding? I don't know. Liam, oh no, we're actually chatting to each other. Hey, Jose, compañero, buenos dias. Thank you so much for your help coming on yesterday, man. It was, I wouldn't have been able to do 14 hours yesterday in a row if people like you and I say Jacob and Mark and Chris and lots of people. But thank you, Jose, for your time yesterday. I had a lot of fun chatting to you. Eltel Cockerell, the one of the hottest new Tottenham Hotspur channels going. Chris Meta Football TV is another one. I've made some people mods. I don't know if they're in. I'll try and remember to paste links at the end to plug these things. Give them a shout out. Is there actually a command in YouTube where you can just chart? Can I just do like? Does it work like Twitter? If I do that, and I'll do. Oh, it's just going to be arse. What did that do? Fuck all. Yeah. Techno twat. Sorry, man. Techno twat. I'll get it right. But Eltel Cocker. Well, you can read his bloody name. You like there. Where is it? Oh, it's all mirrored. There you go. Type that in. Good show. Proper old school Tottenham. It was fun talking to some blokes of similar vintages. We could share memories. Matthew, hello. G'day, mate. G'day. How you going? Good afternoon. Or should I say in internet talk, big up. I haven't had a big up for a while, it was a big up. Phil P, nice. It's Phil P. Hello, morning, Paul. Bunged you enough for a couple of bags of chips there. Oh, thank you very much, Phil. I hope you get everything straightened out, brother. Keep the faith. Yeah, I can see a little cottage just out of the woods. I hope it's not made out of gingerbread, but whereas it wasn't in sight yesterday. I can kind of see it now. I'm on the way. So I've got that GoFundMe link in in the description below. It's going along jolly nicely, and it means basically I have to live in a fucking park, which is always plus, isn't it? Handing out blowjobs for $5. I mean, I wouldn't even get that right, was I? That's how crap a male prostitute would be. I'd be. Don't even know what I'm doing. Citizens band, who's he? I don't know. Are you talking about this man? Are you talking about this? Where is he? You're talking about this guy? Ah, that is our new assistant coach, mate. I'm your new fucking assistant coach, Dyer. That's Miller Jedinak. Look at him. I mean, look, you compare that to Ryan Mason. Who do you reckon he's going to get 100% out of? Who's going to get more? Who's more? You know what I'm trying to say? Who's going to get 100% out of players? Ryan, I haven't got my hoodie on. You know, fucking Ryan Mason. Ryan Mason, yeah, in it, man, in it. Totally looking like a shoplifter. You know, I really like Tottenham. I'm like meek and mild. I just, get rid of the hoodie. Get rid of the hoodie. We don't need that because we've got get off your fucking arse. Get off your fucking arse. We've got this guy, proper leader, a proper international trophy winning captain. I've seen Jedinak's armpits and they were glorious. Morning, Citizens Band. Morning. Bill Bears, morning. Bears is a good name. Happy Mondays. Best band member ever. He was the group's pharmacist. Coffee time. I've just got a little slurp of coffee. I'm sorry to offend your sensibilities, but it is you're going to bloody unsubscribe if I say it, but it's Nescafe Gold. I'm sorry, man. What can I say? But I find if I wash it down with a bit of Coca-Cola, I get that hit. Nice to see you, Ben. Kyogo's value is, I think I had a look at this yesterday. I could be pulling this out of my arse. I've seen figures anywhere like about the 20 million pound or euro or whatever the fuck. 25, not much, not 50, not 40, nowhere near as expensive as that. Sweet Spur, we're in for a change this season. Damn right we are. And who is better to lead it through us than Ange? Ange. Morning, Razzie. Good morning. Since Ben Klinsmann wasn't a centre attacking midfielder, Clinton's a brilliant CM. I'm excited about it. Yeah, I know. I think we know Klinsmann wasn't he was what? What are you on about? We know. I don't think anyone was saying he was a cam, which in my day we would just call a midfielder. Klinsmann was a striker, but he's still bloody good. You're excited though. That is the main thing. Everyone's excited. I can feel it. I can feel the nice stuff, you know. I mean, I'm smiling, for fuck's sake. This is great. Lemmy. Celtic bought Kyogo for 7 million, but I think it'd be worth double. Yeah, I mean, you've got to say at least that, you know. I mean, I don't know what they bought Virgil van Dijk for and then sold him for, but you know, for all these naysayers that players say people say people in Scottish football can't play in the Premier League. You know, Virgil van. I mean, there's so many. Kenny Dalglish. You know, that's just in discussion there, really. But yeah, if it's double, it's still bloody cheap though. I reckon. I think he's 28, so he's got a few good years left in him. But he's so fast. And he's like he teleports. He like disappears down wormholes. You know, defenders just like Kyogo must have gone off for a dump. Then the ball comes through, and then kapow! There's Kyogo, back of the net. Maybe triple, yeah, maybe triple. 21. I think he's worth it. I think he's worth 25. What do I know? I've got to GoFundMe. Here we go. Turns out I'm a hippie. All politics is indeed politics. Yeah, look, there's a wide church of us out there, brother Ben. There is a wide church of us out there that just, you know, I think you're a younger guy than me, so I think you maybe have a bit more wisdom because it did take me a few years to realise, they're all actually shit. But there you go. Just don't look. The best thing to do about them all is just ignore them. Just fucking ignore them. Don't give them the time of day. I haven't seen him in the shirt yet, neither in the building. Well, we do have, and look, Romano, sorry, I'm still there. Dyer! We do, Fabrizio did tweet this. Leo, maybe you in the chat can tell me, does Fabrizio have a penchant for tweeting out photoshopped heads on players? Because this is Fabrizio Romano. Yeah. I'm not. I don't know if he does it or not. So you be the judge. You can be Judge Judy, Jose. Jeff Tottenham, Perth, Colin, you Spurs. Good afternoon, mate. Can't wait to see Spurs play. Oh, you can actually go. Fantastic, man. Enjoy. And if that's the first time you've seen Tottenham, I hope you have a really good time there, man. I have to explain to people in Australia when people say, you know, are you just going to drive down the road Perth to see the game? It's like going from New York to Los Angeles. So yeah. I've got GoFundMe, so I'm not doing that anyway. But I'm happy for you, Jeff. It's I hope it's a brilliant experience for you. I really do. Brian Maguire, no relation to Gavin Maguire, I hope. G'day, man. Come on, you Spurs. Yes, man. That's it. Oh, fucking hell. Look at everyone. Maddison, here we go. Oh, it's so good. There's my shit attempt at trying to spruik a channel. No idea what I'm doing. Spurs between the lines. Hello, Mia. G'day. Are you happy today? I'll have to look at what you've been saying about all these schmozzles that's been going on, all this news, because I'm busting with expectation. I'll just say that, busting with expectation. Barbaric Disdain. That's a cracking name, man. Good morning, Paul. All I have to say is Big Ange Army. That's it. Ange Postecoglou's blew my army. That's what we're going to have. I'm looking forward to the Ange songs that are coming out. It's going to be music to my ears. Hard nose. That's what we need. That's bloody right. We need a hard nose. We do. We've got just a guy. Here he is. Dyer! Backs to the wall. Oh, fucking hell, man. Sometimes I read a name and I don't realise what it's going to sound like till I read it, but that's the hurrah, bravo, sir. Backs to the wall. Cheers, Paul. Was that to me? Did I do something? Oh, thank you for the enthusiasm. Okay, cool, man. Thank you. Backs to the wall. Silly things tickle me sometimes. Ben Kaufman, Ryan Mason, the Hasbro. Yes. What would be the Australian equivalent of an Asbo? We don't really have Asbos here. Bogan doesn't quite apply. AVO doesn't really apply. I don't know. It's more, I don't know. I wouldn't like to say, because I wouldn't like to actually insult certain sections of the community, but I know what an Asbo is in England. Commonly seen wearing Burberry still, are they? Is there still like a bit of a Venn diagram overlap between Asbos and Chavs? Backs to the wall. I'm gonna smile every time I read that name, man. Your enthusiasm is infectious, mate. Well, you know, thank you. That's nice to hear. You know, if you're gonna be a bit of a lunatic and crazy, you might as well fucking do it properly, eh? That's what I reckon. I'm not auditioning to be a newsreader. I know I am excited, so you know, Flaming Eyes, what's going on? What's going on? Haven't you seen the news, Flaming Eyes? Spurs are on the march. Angie's Army's on the march, man. Get with the program, dude. Thanks for coming in. Hey, Mark, thank you. Here we go. Big up, Paul. Bid up. We'll overlook that little typo. It's the fuck thing about these. I've done it myself. You type a comment in, and as soon as you press anything, oh, bollocks. Bollocks. I've spelt something wrong. Thank you to Mark as well. As well as Jose and Mark, when I did my big long stream yesterday, Mark spent a lot of his time chewing the fat with me, keeping me going, talking about good old times. Very appreciated, Mark. I had a lot of fun doing that. Lifted my spirits. It's top stuff, man. And would you believe it? Tottenham Hotspur all by itself is lifting my spirits today. Fuck yeah, now miracles can happen, eh? Liam, okay. Yeah, he usually has Photoshop pictures on. Here we go, tweets. Not all the time, maybe 50. Well, look, okay, even 50% is enough, isn't it? Okay. We'll maybe calm down a little bit. Yes, we got Maddison. Plan on having a great time at the game. Yeah, let's go and smash. Let's go and smash West Ham, or I believe they're called Stratford FC now. They're not called the Hammers because they play in that soulless athletics track next to the big Westfield. It's come on, you shoppers. So I hope we stuff them. Kim 62. Glad to you, Paul. So happy you're moving forward positively. Well, you got no choice, really. I mean, let's face it. You know, this is the thing. You know, when things are tough, curling up in a ball, which is what I'm prone to do, doesn't fix anything. So I might as well fuck about and, you know, see what happens, eh? Either way, whatever happens is going to happen, eh? And the future looks a bit brighter. It certainly does, man. It certainly does. And I know you were in the chat yesterday, and it was lovely, man, lovely. You helped me with your stream. Helped me as it was my dear father's funeral. Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss, man. I'm so sorry for your loss. So I'm well, you know, I'm glad to have helped, man. But yeah, my condolences. I sincerely mean that, man. Spurs between the lines. When I'm live in a little while to give all my thoughts. Lol. Okay. When are you? Okay, live. Yeah, it's all right. We get it. Everyone can't type on the internet. We're all cool, man. We're all cool. I can work it out. I'll tell you what. The worst typo I did was I was chatting to someone, and what I meant to say was, what time do you want me to kick you out? And what I actually said was, what time do you want me to lick you out? And I'd already hit send. So, oops. Jeff Tottenham, come on, you Spurs. The Yedster one, yeah, man. Oh, I see you. Yeah, of course, Australian. Sorry, yes, man. The Jedi. Yeah. Oh, that's it. Kick that fucking ball forward. Get the fucking ball back. That's what it's going to be. Let's compare. Who would you rather have? Let's have a look. Who's going to inspire you more as a player? This nervous-looking teenager, this guy here. Is he? You know, would you mind? You know, could you please get the ball? And great job. Well done. Well done, everyone. This will be positive. You know, let's take the positives out of this defeat. Or fuck's sake! What the fuck are you muppets doing? I know what I'd prefer. Matthew Love from India. Grandpa, yeah, you calling me Grandpa? Well, not yet. Maybe I mean, it's biologically possible. My kids are adults, but I don't know of any of those movements unless you're in the know or something. Unless they run you before they run me with the happy news. God, bloody hell, eh? Kids. But hello, Matthew. Nice to see you. Right, Paul. Future looks bright, so pleased you're moving forward. A lot more positivity in your life. It looks like Tottenham is doing the same. Well, maybe we're sort of linked. I don't know, but you know, there comes a point where you can only, yeah, like I've talked about it all. But thanks for your sentiment, man. That's I mean, that means a lot to me. Oh, Chris Meta Football TV on the road. Had to pop in and say hi. Thank you, man. I watched your video earlier. Your yeah, it was I liked your style there. Chris liked your style, and I liked your conclusions as well. So, you know, type this in, Chris Meta Football TV. Type that into the search thing, and very thoughtful piece. And I won't spoil it, but I like what you had to say, man. And again, Chris is another guy that came on my Mammoth stream yesterday. Spent his time, took him away from packing. He's worried about packing. He's a bloke and he's worried about packing. I don't know the younger generation, but thank you very much, Chris. It was a lot of fun talking to you. A lot of fun. Really cool, man. Matthew Sigma. Yeah, you gotta love a typo. Typio. Mm-hmm. Oh shit. The fiery Hotspur. Evening, Paul. How's your day going? The day has gone well. It is now 5:30. It is sadly too dark to ascertain if there are any kangaroos. It was a bit rainy and drizzly today. I mean, I wouldn't say they don't come out. It's not like they live in caves or something. But I just wasn't outside too much today. A little bit of a walk around, stretch my old legs. Yeah, dude, there. No, it was. Yeah, it not my finest moment. Matthew Ryan Mason is the Spider-Man, and that guy is the Green Goblin. Yes, Sam. Yes, it is, isn't it? I'll get you, Parker. There we go. Yes, I love Mile Jedinak. Mile Jedinak any time of the day. Let me see if I can find find something else here. If you just bear with me one second here. Of course, you know, they tease you with these things, don't they? They tease you. They think you're clicking on one thing, then it turns into another fucking thing. Here we go. Here we go. Look at this. This is a site we haven't seen at Tottenham for some time. We haven't seen this for bloody years, but it's coming. I'm telling you, it's coming. Yeah. There's Jedinak's. There's Jedinak's armpits. You can just see, just peek under his sleeve. You can see him a little bit. That's us. Beyond all the odds, lifting the Asian Cup in 2015. This guy here. I'm not. Hang on. You can't see that cursor. Where is it? There we go. Look at it. This is the guy here who's going to be Andrew's assistant. How good is that, man? How good is that? That is what you call a fucking winner. A winner. Steely winning mentality. Can't wait. Mark Cousins, I had my glasses on when I sent Bill up too. I'm officially always stupid. Yeah, I think it's weird, isn't it? It just, but it sort of you sort of, I don't know. I find you get to a certain age, you sort of realise you're getting a bit older and dumber, and then you can't be asked. Sort of, you just think, oh well, that's that. You know, you just can't be asked thinking much about it. You just think, oh well, I'm just getting old, stupid. That's what happens. Jeff Titan, you can have some of my grandkids. I've got 7. 62. What? You what? Oh, I don't know, mate. All right, so let's have a quick squeeze on the Spursosphere. Oh! So have a look here. Because it has been like, how long have the Fleet Street meatheads been up for? I've run out of all sorts of liquids now. Have I got any water left? Yeah, I have. Got some water. Beautiful. Not seeing much here. Anyway, is there any like rumours or news or anything like that? What do you lot want to talk about? Because I've only done an hour and I've got to the end of the comments. You lot are all quiet tonight, or maybe I haven't been distracted enough by you and taken down roads and alleyways and byways, led astray. Let's have a look here. I'm just sort of trying to, at the moment, sense the mood of the Tottenham Twitter proletariat, and they're all looking pretty bloody happy. They're all like getting like moist and semis over Maddison, which is great, man. Great. No, I keep seeing this bloody picture come up, I mean, that's a Photoshop one, isn't it? That's bullshit, that one. That's bullshit. I used to do a bit of Photoshop for the Sydney Morning Herald, and I used to pay very detailed attention to shading and colour balance and lighting to make it proper. So when I see something like that, I think, you ain't even fucking trying, mate. You ain't even fucking trying. There's a few people having a go at the Photoshops. Everyone's just talking about Maddison. Is there anything else going on? I mean, not that we need any more, but I don't know. Is that the end of the bloody news then, is it? Yeah, Stone Cold as assistant manager. Can't wait. Okay, so yeah, that is photoshopped. Yeah, what? You know why? I mean, Mark Cousins. You said you're getting a bit old and silly or stupid or whatever. Yeah, old and stupid. But there's so much bollocks about, isn't there, mate? It's hard to know. I mean, not that I'm getting delusional or psychotic or anything, but it's hard to know what's real and unreal sometimes. Not with your own eyes when you're looking about and shit. I'm not talking about fucking aliens or whatnot, but just the news. I mean, the news. It used to be some old fart with a suit and a tie, and all he would do is look at the camera with a monotone voice and just say, "Hello, this is the news. This is the shit that's going on in the world." There'd be no emotion. There'd be no not even any hint of opinion. It'd be just like blah 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 blah, and they'd do that for 25 minutes, and then there'd be John Ketley or Michael Fish or whatever. Here's the weather, and then fuck off. Let's go and watch Terry Wogan, and that was it. Now it's like everything on the news is like fuck, like whenever there's a bit of weather in Sydney, they always have to give it a new name. Like instead of it being like a rainstorm, it's now a new rain bomb hits Sydney. They've actually said that, a rain bomb. Can you believe it? A rain bomb. I don't know what the fuck that is. A rain bomb. Everything has to be nerve jangling. Frog run over in Brisbane. Oh, fuck. Chem62, what is he all about? Jedinak, never heard of him. Okay, what will he bring? Should the players be afraid? They should be afraid and respectful, my friend. I uploaded a video today earlier. To give you a brief overview, so he's an Australian guy, Australian soccer player. Now, to me, not that I'm saying Australian soccer players are great, but if you're an Australian and you choose to play football and you get to the stage where you're like playing in Europe or somewhere like that, you've got to have something about you apart from talent, because in Australia, if you're good at sport, you're probably more likely to drift towards rugby league, rugby union, or AFL or cricket or something like that. They're the bigger sports than football. So if you choose to stay and play football, to me that says you've got it in your heart a bit. So that's my little overview there as far as I think of his character and how much he actually loves football. I mean, you could have seen that in people like Harry Kewell, Mark Viduka, Timmy Cahill, Lucas Neal. Craig Johnson was probably the first that did it when he came over. Craig Moore, Mark Schwarzer, Mark Bosnich. I mean, we've had a lot of good players, but they have to have something a little bit more internal to choose to stick with soccer. Because so say if you choose soccer in Australia and it doesn't work out for you so much, you're not going to earn any bloody money. Whereas if you, or even if it does work out and you maybe get up to the professional level, you're not going to earn any money until you piss off overseas, really. But if you choose one of the other sports and you get good at it, you will earn a decent wage out of it. So there's that temptation as well. My main thing about Jedinak is he was the guy that when Ange came in to manage the Australian soccer team. By the way, in the video I did earlier, I got my World Cups mixed up. In 2010, we had a horrible World Cup managed by a guy called Pim Verbeek. We played negative football. We were like scaredy cats because, we're just Australia. Let's try and not fucking lose. And then Ange took over 2013, 2014, something like that. But he put Jedinak as captain of Australia. So Ange, he's got that link with the guy. The way he picked the Celtic guy, Callum McGregor. On yesterday's stream, I had a Celtic fan, a guy named Brian, spent a bit of time chatting to him, and we were chatting about Callum McGregor. And Celtic fans, as well as being sceptical of Ange, they were quite wary about Callum McGregor being chosen as captain. Is he the player for it? Has he got the skill for it? Has he got the ticker for it? But Ange obviously could see it a mile off. And I mean, you ask what Celtic fans think of Callum McGregor now. So he picked Jedinak to be the Australian captain. He's had spells in the A-League. I'm just going off memory here, so I'm a bit wrong probably. I know he played in Turkey and Crystal Palace and Aston Villa. He's a good penalty taker. He took a penalty. I think he took a penalty for Australia in the World Cup when we narrowly lost to the Netherlands 3-2. But when Ange was in charge of the Australian team, at least we gave it a bloody go. We didn't progress past the group stages, but a lot of people in Australia were smiling. That was the main thing. 4 years prior to that, we went out with a complete whimper, and it was quite pathetic. And really, I don't put that on the players. I put that on the Football Australia clowns and Pim Verbeek and his stupid negative tactics. But Ange got us ticking, man. Ange got us ticking. He was a defensive midfielder when he played. I think he's huge. How tall is the bugger? I mean, what more do you need to know than that? How tall is he? Excuse me. And he looks like a fine young man without a beard as well, but a bit biased to the old chinly-suited people. Where is he? Wikipedia. And he's only 38. He's only been retired a couple of years. He's only 6'2". Well, look, he's 6'2", but he's got the presence of a 7-foot giant when he's on the pitch. So he's going to have players being afraid. I don't know, afraid or whatever, but he's got the will to win. He's got the will to win and the will to succeed, no matter what. So if he can get some of that into our players' heads, brilliant. And he's a perfect guy. I was surprised by the appointment because just Jedinak hadn't been on my radar for so long, really. So when the announcement came out, as soon as I thought, oh fucking hell, that's absolute bloody genius. That is amazing. Because I probably said this already in the stream, but Ange brought in Harry Kewell into Celtic. Seems like he's doing a good job there. He's staying there so far. So he likes to get players that he's worked with before, and even sacked in Harry Kewell's case. He got rid of him as a player once, but you know, football, he doesn't do things personally, Ange. You know, he can sort of say, "No, we don't need your services anymore." And then 10 years later, "Oh, would you like to be my assistant?" Yeah, and they'll love it. They jump at it. So I'm very happy for Miller Jedinak. I really am. I think it's going to be super for Tottenham. Never liked this back in the day. Absolutely, yes. You and Mark Goldbridge will be. Oh, yeah, Mark Goldbridge. I'll watch him. I don't know. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to get some silly internet bollocks. You know, if you like Mark Goldbridge, watch him. If you don't. That's all I'm saying. Don't think Jedinak missed a penalty in his pro career. Is that right, Jeff? I mean, you know, it could be true. I don't know. I don't know all his stats. I know he's taken a fair amount of penalties, and I mean, I can't remember seeing him miss one, but I wouldn't see one. If you're saying that, I'm gonna go along with Jeff. Jeff says here he's never missed a penalty. Who are we to argue with that? And you know, do you think if Eric Dyer goes up to this guy, look at him. Here's another picture of him here. Do you reckon if Eric Dyer goes, "Oh, but you missed a penalty"? Fuck off, Eric. You take a bloody penalty and you don't bloody miss it, you big pansy. I mean that in the botanical sense, of course. In fact, I think a pansy flower has got a stronger spine than Eric Dyer. Jedinak would nut him. Yes, yeah, and you wouldn't. He would nut him into next November, wouldn't he? You wheel him into the Tottenham Hotspur medical department. Where's my medical equipment? I don't know if I've got my medical equipment. There we go. You know, here we go. Oh, they'll wheel it in. They'll do the tricorder. Not figure it out. They'll think, oh, he's headbutted him so hard his brain's disappeared for a month. It will just re-emerge out of a wormhole next year sometime. We just got to keep him exactly where it is until his brain pops back into this reality. That's how hard it would headbutt him. Anything else going on? I think that's about it. I'm fully enthused anyway. Fully enthused. So I might as well start wrapping up, eh? And even though I'm all happy and boisterous, I'll just mention it slyly. Going through a bit of financial trouble. There's a GoFundMe link down there, and basically, I'm not going to cry about it anymore. Fuck it. And thank you very much for the people that have spent their time helping me out and being with me. And my mate in the next room, he might be watching on the TV, who sort of served me food and coke and everything yesterday. And if you feel like giving a bit, that's all cool. If you don't, that's all cool. If you want to click like and subscribe, that's cool. If you don't, do what the fuck you want, basically. I'm not going to tell you what you can't do. Have a great day. Have a great day, Jeff. Have a great day. I'm looking forward to your report from Perth when you see the mighty Tottenham Hotspur. Don't forget, it is the greatest team the world has ever seen. I'll say good night to all you lovely people.